The leadership of the Association of Nigerian Licensed Custom Agents has called for a probe into the recently signed $3.2 billion custom modernization contract. They want the project suspended, insisting the contract be investigated. Ifunaya Eze reports.
It is clear that the customs modernization contract is contentious. In response to intense criticism of the contract, the former Comptroller General of Customs, Hamid Ali, said that the customs modernization project was critical to the automation system of the agency.
We laid the foundation. We needed a more rigorous modernization process, whereby in the course of our doing our job, we must get to a point that we are at par with best customs administrations. And most customs administrations today are operating on a paperless process.
In contrast, the acting national president of the Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, Kayode Farinto, has a different take on the customs modernization contract. According to him, the project is a drain pipe.
It's a way of actually extorting Nigeria or exploitation. We have started modernization long ago, about 10, 14 years ago. So the issue of custom modernization, putting it on contract, is fake. The new government must be carried along to look inwardly to see whether this contract is necessary for Nigeria, and if it is not, it should be suspended immediately. Even if we are going to pay penalty, it does not mean.
In his opinion, such projects should not be given to foreign companies when local firms are capable of managing them.
You're not bringing foreigners who will now be monitoring the role of customs, and this is something statutorily the Nigerian Customs Service personnel are trained to do. So that's why I say it is a way of giving contract to the boys to settle them, because we have Nigerian indigenous companies that can handle this thing. Why do we give it to foreigners? You know, we keep talking about liberalization, talking about independence, yet we are going to neo-colonization.
Leadership of the licensed customs agents insists that the contract be rescinded because it is opaque and immersed in litigation. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
We start from the energy sector, where the Eco Electricity Distribution Company has held its customer engagement forum for customers in ALIMOSHO and other communities in Lagos. The company's managing director, Dr. Tinuade Sanda, was represented by the chief commercial officer, Mrs. Rekia Momo, where she says the cost of accessory for installing distribution transformers is often higher than the price of the transformer, and called on the communities and security agencies to help in the protection of electricity facilities for efficient distribution of power. Also speaking in the engagement forum was the chairman Mushin District of the EKEDC Consultative Forum, Mr. Hafiz Lawal, who promises to sensitize the community to be their own watchdog to prevent such ugly occurrences.
To engage the Musi District customers and its environment. So today we are trying to showcase what we are, what we do in ECO, and the meeting was very educative and informative. We need to increase the engagement. We need to engage more with the communities. On the customer side, they are better informed, they are better educated, they know all our processes, and they are happy with us.
Within the community, we put up a community security services individually within each CDAs to be the watchdog of their properties, which is the cables and the transformers. So for now, we have sensitized all our community members about the theft, and anyone caught will face the rule of law. So there is no way we can, just allow such things to go lie low, because it affects us and it will affect us more, and it's even dangerous for our people within the community.
In line with the International Sustainability Standards Board to promote transparency and accountability in financial information, now the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, in partnership with the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants and Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, held a roundtable in Lagos on the role of accounting profession in developing capacity to implement the ISSB sustainability reporting. We have more in this reporter's package by Sunday Benebo.
Is the only African country selected in the launch of new sustainability standards, FRSS 1 and IFRSS 2 FRC standards, developed by the International Sustainability Standards Board. This is in a bid to empower investors to make better investment decisions and encourage corporations to adopt sustainability at the core of their financial reporting. In this roundtable discussion, achieving the ISSB sustainability reporting standards through effective collaboration is key to skill development.
This partnership is essentially aimed at developing skills for professional accountants to participate and lead in sustainability reporting and assurance. Sustainability is a new development within the accounting profession.
The key takeouts are that the profession understands that it needs to work together under the leadership of the FRCN's Adoption Readiness Working Group. And what that then entails is that when we come to the table to have a conversation with a larger group that consists of even non-financial and accounting experts and sector specialists.
For the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, implementation of sustainability reporting can only be achieved through effective partnership with professional bodies like ICANN and ACCA.
You can't implement sustainability without collaborating with other professionals because it is a team that cuts across all sectors of the economy. Therefore, in order to effectively implement it, you have to work collaboratively together to ensure that every sector, everybody that has one thing or the other to do on sustainability reporting journey is carried along.
It's a great collaboration, and like we said, it's a journey. It will continue, and it's just wonderful that Federal Reporting Council of Nigeria, stated at COP27 that they will be adopting it. So even in Nigeria, we're taking a lead already, saying amongst the African countries, we'll be the first to adopt this.
The most critical thing is the outcome of this process. So when we have this report, it means investors, stakeholders can understand the risks, the actions, and the next set of intentions that every organization is looking to put in place in respect of sustainability.
The International Financial Reporting Standards are used across 140 countries designed to bring consistency to accounting language, practices, and statements to help businesses and investors make educated financial analysis and decisions.
The board and management of the Nigerian Exchange Group have met with investors giving operational reports on commercial activities. Effiong Ekop attended the event.
And I believe by the end of this meeting next year...
2 years after the stock exchange went public, the managers of the exchange met with investors and other stakeholders to give accounts of operations. Board members who address investors agreed that the harsh economic conditions in the country have impacted negatively on business.
We have demonstrated that this exchange have come of age. After the mutualization, we know that this is a profit-oriented organization. What we are doing is to set up some very good platforms. We are looking even beyond Nigeria. We have already demonstrated this at exchange that have the capacity, have the potential to do much more than what we are doing today.
NG Clearing, the CCP, just started operations last year. There's an understanding that it will take a little bit of time to break even and then begin to upstream dividends. But the NGX, the exchange, is closer to maturity and therefore should be able to pay dividends.
The 2022 financial year showed only marginal improvements in revenue, while real profit targets was downward.
And we believe it's just a matter of time. We have given our words to the shareholders that we will look inward and make sure that we have increased the pie. It's not just only to reduce the expenses, but to optimize the expenses so that we can be able to have enough staff that can be able to generate more revenue. And we are here to support the management to make sure that we have gotten much more than what we have on ground.
The market has done very well since demutualization. If you look at 2022, the market went up significantly with regards to equities, market capitalization, fixed income market capitalization. Took a little beating with regards to exchange-traded funds. This year, already, everybody knows that the market on the equity side has already gained over 5 trillion.
But assurances came to investors, especially as the exchange manager said they have keyed into government policies aiming to open the environment for sustainable wealth creation. Players in the market are being enjoined to keep patience as their investments at the exchange will bring rewards. Ifyong Ekop, TVC News, Lagos.
Let's now turn to the foreign scene, where heat waves are gripping parts of Europe, China, and the United States. Record temperatures are expected this weekend, which seems to highlight dangers of a warming climate. Several European countries, including France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Poland, are also baking in searing temperatures. Extreme heat advisories have been issued for more than 100 million people in the U.S., with the National Weather Service forecasting particularly dangerous conditions in the states of Arizona, California, Nevada, and Texas.